Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Now, I would love for you to help me to celebrate my birthday month by purchasing and reviewing my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition. If you like a thriller, it would definitely be an honor to have you read and review mine. And that would be a great birthday gift to see what you guys think. Now, Mentor Chatter Musings is spotlighting and honoring none other than author and creative artisan Latoya Chandler. Latoya Chandler is not only a brilliant writer, but she is a brilliant creator in general. Her products are unmatched, and I am a consumer of her, so I can attest to this. If you stop on by treasuresandspoils.com, you will see just what I'm talking about. Her candle line, her crystals. I mean, everything is just really exquisite. So I will be spotlighting her this month, going over her creations, her novels and things like that. So if you'd love to pick one up, you can stop by my page and definitely see the different ads and promotions for Latoya Chandler. Don't hesitate to stop by Diverse Shelves on Clubhouse. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can join the discussion to highlight new releases and find out about new releases that are coming out. I will definitely be there on Tuesday. I quite enjoy the group, so don't hesitate to stop by Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I See You Reading and Chatting on Facebook always has Freestyle Fridays on Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club. On Thursday, you can check out Diamond's World because they will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with author Aubrey Penn discussing her series Indigo Haze. I believe they're going through books 2 through 4. So if you've read this series, don't hesitate to join the discussion. Diane and Aubrey would love to see you there. Last but not least, be sure to check out the Intentional Life Club on Instagram. They have moved the platform on Clubhouse on a regular basis to Instagram. So don't hesitate to get with LaJill Hunt and the crew on the Intentional Life Morning Show if you intend to live an intentional life. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy your astrology and the tarot portion of your weekly reading. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you appreciate the content that I'm putting out. Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here to give you your astrology portion of your reading for the week of October 31st, 2021. Now, this is going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The tarot portion is already attached to the end of this video, so you can listen to that as well to get a clearer picture of what you're dealing with. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. Now, on November the 4th, the sun is in Scorpio at 12 degrees, and this says there could be a day where you can make money, although you might be doing it alone or in your solitude, or it could require some travel, either one. Now, that being said, I mean, it can be a trying day. It can be a busy day. This is also the same day of the new moon. in Scorpio, which is going to be at 12 degrees. So it's affecting those with placements between 9 and 15 degrees very, very strongly this week. Now, along with this happening on Thursday, on Friday, Mercury is moving into Scorpio. So it's going to affect you for the next 30 days, where communication and skills is going to be all about friends, goals, and social groups. Just like the new moon for you is about friends, goals, and social groups. Where the sun is, it's about friends, goals, and social groups. Now with Mercury, you're going to feel the aspects of Mercury in that area on that day with communications coming in fast. If you have any placements between 0 and 3 degrees, maybe even going back to 29 degrees Libra, you could feel, those energies of Mercury there in that area. Let's talk about what you'll be going through for the next 2 weeks because of the new moon being there, what you'll be going through for the next month because of Mercury being there in Scorpio starting on Friday. And let's talk about what you'll be going through on Thursday with the sun being in Scorpio at 12 degrees on that day. Now, like I said, it's a day, a week, even a month of you utilizing your skills, making money, and accomplishing goals with the help of friends and social groups for you. Now, the sun in Scorpio on Thursday is going to oppose Taurus at 12 degrees. So something shocking can be illuminated to you about romance, children, or play. Okay, let's hope it's not a challenge because it's aspecting. Maybe it's something where something is highlighted to, or you're trying to balance between spending time with your lover or children and your friends, or you're having to choose between accomplishing your goals and having fun with your family or fun with your friends. It's kind of a conflict there because of your non-interaction. Okay, so be mindful of that. Somebody might even point that out to you that day or that evening, that they don't feel like you are connected, enough. You're not present. So that could come up for you, especially if you have placements in Scorpio or Taurus between 9 and 15 degrees. I don't see it being too bad for you because you trine the sign of Taurus. So, maybe you'll figure out a way to get out there and have a good time with your loved ones as well. Now, the moon in Scorpio will square Saturn in I wanted to talk to you about what you'll be experiencing. Since I'm already going through Thursday, I'll finish going through Thursday and then we'll talk about the Mercury and the new moon and everything. Now, the moon in Scorpio will square Saturn in Aquarius at 7 degrees. So a restriction or responsibility can be a challenge that morning. It will have to do with a goal you're trying to accomplish, maybe friends or social groups. Something is interfering with what you're trying to do, where you're putting all this energy into the area of money and resources. So you're trying to make money and resources, but there's a square there with the goal that you're trying to accomplish. So you have some restrictions and responsibilities placed on you, where you can try and make some money, but there's something hindering you from accomplishing the goal, whether it's jealousy, whether it's money motives, making people uncomfortable. Something is going on. Some type of restriction is caused. Maybe it's that you can't spend the money that you want to spend to accomplish the goals you want to accomplish, or even with friends. But it's going to be something like that. And if you have placements in Scorpio or Aquarius between 4 and 10 degrees, this is aspecting you. Now, that evening, like I said, it could pop up where somebody finally says something about it, about, what your non-interaction is causing for them, and things like that. Somebody feels neglected and they might bring that up to you. It could be a husband or wife, a child, or even a friend. Now, with the new moon and the planet Mercury in Scorpio, you're going to have a lot of opportunities coming your way for the next couple of weeks, and a lot of opportunities even being communicated to you about goals, friends, and social groups. Your goals, friends, and social groups will garner assistance through long distance travel. So people at a distance from you. It'll garner, you'll be able to expand your message through friends because of what you think and what you preach, your education and skills. They'll allow you to, like I was saying, expand your reach, maybe come into their groups and speak, spend time with them, maybe travel long distances with friends, talk to a friend that's at a distance from you. Those are several things that you'll be doing. You'll be communicating with people at a distance from you that you can find yourself being of service to as well, which will help you accomplish some goals, Also, you'll have blessings coming in through communication, through siblings, through your networks of people, through neighbors. Even during short distance travel, you'll be accomplishing goals, speaking to friends, meeting friends, hanging out with friends, and things like that. Your relationships are really going to show up for you, especially with Venus coming into your sign on Friday. But, your relationships a lot of them are going to show up for you around this time. The only friction you really have to worry about for the next month and really intensely for the next couple of weeks because of that new moon is going to be you probably overspending or not having enough money to accomplish the goals you want to accomplish, or to hang out with your friends like you want to hang out and do the things you want to do with them. Because your area of friends, goals, and social groups squares your sector of money, personal money and resources, where you have luck. So you'll have opportunities to garner money. But it also squares your area of shared finances. So you could have surprising bills popping up for children, significant others, and even within creative spheres, that maybe people want to go hang out and you got to come out of this money because you already promised, maybe your husband or your kid that you were going to go out to dinner, or your wife that you were going to go, take her to the play. And now it's to where your funds are kind of low, but you got to spend the money anyway, or a dentist bill, or it could be anything popping up. So just be mindful of experiencing that for the next month. Now on Friday, the sun is in Scorpio at 13 degrees. So if you have placements between 10 and 16 degrees, this is going to aspect you. This is noting that you really should keep your business to yourself because you could be taken advantage of. And for you, this has got to do with your goals, your friends and social groups. They could be taking advantage of you, especially as it pertains to money and things that you're passionate about. Endings, new beginnings, things like that. Because this squares your money on both ends, you really want to watch out for not being taken advantage of by people, especially on Friday if you have those placements in Libra, Aquarius, or Scorpio between 10 and 16 degrees. Now, you could dream up something that's a blessing early in the morning, with Neptune and Pisces trining the moon in Scorpio at 20 degrees. If you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Pisces or Scorpio, whatever was blocking you before could be released, especially if it's due to your own laziness or inaction. Now, this will be about a goal you're trying to accomplish. It will be about friends and social groups and how it pertains to how you communicate with them. How, you and your siblings communicate as far as accomplishing goals. Your neighbors, your networks of people, short distance travel. Something is going to come up where you have this blessing coming in. Maybe you get to hang out with friends or communicate with your sibling and go out and have fun or accomplish a goal. Maybe you accomplish a goal that has to do with neighbors or neighborhoods if you're trying to move. But something pops up to where you get to work and get to using your talents, gifts, and abilities and your intuition and things like that. Now, the moon in Scorpio will square Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees. An issue could crop up due to different rivalries that are going on. But now with Jupiter there, lucky opportunities and assistance can come in. Your sector of goals and friends always squares your money and your resources. But now with Jupiter there shining luck, it will help you to accomplish some money goals on that day if you have placements in Scorpio or Aquarius between 19 and 25 degrees. It will help you go out with your friends and have fun or garner some money or resources through friends or social groups. Then around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon and Vesta in Scorpio at 24 degrees will sextile Pluto. So the devotion to whatever it is well, whatever it is you're devoted to that has to do with goals, friends, and social groups is going to bring you some sort of benefit, some sort of opportunity, some sort of assistance is coming directly to you. Okay, this is where you've continuously helped others, or where you've even braved a dangerous situation, or where you had to use your courage was tested. If you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Scorpio and Capricorn, that's aspecting to come in for you, that opportunity or assistance because of your courageousness. Now, Venus is going to enter your sign on that same day on Friday. Use your intuition and your insight to assess what's being said or brought to your attention about money, love, or pleasurable times, because this is Venus here. You could also have some successes in money, love, or pleasurable times. Remember, if you're in a monogamous relationship, to avoid taking on another, okay? You don't want to get into any trouble. Now, because of Venus being here, home and family are the areas of contention normally, but Venus is shining a light there. So now you're healing home and family with romance, with money, with pleasure. Okay. Even career is being aspected with that goodness, which is wonderful for you. Now it's, because Mars was there previously, and now Venus is coming in to sweeten things up and to help you make money in career and have pleasurable times. Now, as far as your blessings that are going to come in, those are going to be coming to you through romance, creative endeavors, and children, people at a distance from you. Maybe you traveling with a romantic partner, a child, or a friend that you're involved with a creative endeavor with, or even communicating back and forth with them. Maybe you're traveling to pick up your kids from college. Maybe they're traveling to you. Maybe you're just traveling long distances with the kids. And this is all stuff that seems like you're actioning this. This is about what you think and preach, your education and skills, pulling people in at a distance from you and them bringing you blessings because of it. You garnering finances because of it. As far as your, I'd say, assistance and opportunities, those are really going to be the people around you, friends, social groups, siblings, neighbors, your networks of people. They're going to be assisting you. People during short distance travel would even be helping you out, helping you to accomplish your goals. Okay. And you're going to have that goodness. You're going to feel that goodness, immediately on Friday, if you have any placements in Capricorn between 0 and, if any placements, period, between 0 and 3 degrees. Because once Venus starts aspecting them, you'll have that goodness coming in to that area, especially if it makes an aspect. Now, if not, Venus will eventually move through the sign and get to your degree. Once it gets within 3 degrees of your degree, that's when you'll feel it. Okay. Now, moving along to Saturday. On Saturday, the sun is in Scorpio at 14 degrees. And this is a day where you're prompted not to play the blame game, not to play the victim role, to learn your lessons so that you don't make the same mistakes, to avoid copying others' work, to avoid plagiarism, to avoid counterfeit money, all of those things. Because of this squares your area of money, I wanted to make sure I throw that in there. If you're dealing with selling something or buying something, make sure you're getting real resources, okay? And nobody's giving you funny money or tricking you. Now, the moon in Sagittarius at 7 degrees. Oh, I meant to say, if you have any placements between 11 and 17 degrees of Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, those are the areas of contention for that, playing the blame game and things like that. And that's all about money. Don't get into it with somebody over money or resources. Okay. Don't take the easy way out for money and resources, and make sure that you're garnering real money and resources. Now, the moon in Sagittarius at 7 degrees will sextile Saturn in Aquarius at 7 degrees. If you have any placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius, these opportunities and assistance is aspecting you, although it will require some type of responsibility or sacrifice or put some type of restriction on you in some way. What I want you to do before you accept this opportunity, because this is where you could have been putting something off or ignoring it. Before you accept this opportunity, or you decide to take this assistance, I want you to think about what it's worth, where it's going, What could transpire because of it? Could it restrict you? Could it put you in the hospital? Could it make you get locked up? What responsibilities will weigh on you? You want to ask yourself all of these questions before you accept that opportunity on Saturday. Because not only that, but on Saturday, there's a trine. This is a really tricky week. It's bringing you good things, but the good things that it's bringing you, bad things can come out of them. So you have to be very, very careful and mindful this week as to what you're picking up. Now, the new moon, I'm sorry, in Sagittarius is going to trine Chiron and Aries at 9 degrees, bringing in a blessing of healing to your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, healing, spirituality, things in the background, which is actually where the South Node is. So it kind of makes you more prone or to being gluttonous or doing things that are kind of underhanded or shady or low vibe in that area. As far as gossiping, keeping secrets, using spirituality for low vibrational things. And the South Node is actually going to be there until like next year. I believe March or something like that, maybe. So you're going to be doing this for quite some time. You're going to have these urges to follow that South Node for, quite some time. Now, if you have any placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Sagittarius, Gemini, or Aries, this is aspecting some type of opportunity for you. Now, it's nourishing your area of work, health, and daily routines by you maybe working in your solitude, maybe even working in your solitude at home. Maybe you were using your spiritual gifts. Maybe you gaining some type of closure with home and family because you're being of service to someone. But the only thing, and you could be even using it, like for my people that do tarot, astrology, Reiki, or whatever it is you do, you could be using your spiritual gifts to assist someone in home and family. Now, the opportunity or assistance is at an opposition to the moon. So it's at an opposition to your secrets, sacrifice, and solitude and your spirituality. It's at an opposition to where the South Node is. Okay, lower vibrations. So you want to think about that. Ensure the authenticity of everything in those areas. If somebody's paying you, make sure they pay you and they're not shorting you or giving you money that's not really money. Look at every side of the coin there. If they're asking you to do something, even spiritually, is it something that you should really be doing? Is it on the up and up? Healing is coming, maybe even to that other person you're helping due to someone's courage. It could be due to your courage, or something healing you due to someone else's courage. But success is going to be short-lived. Okay. And it could turn into future catastrophic losses if you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Sagittarius, Gemini, or even Aries. So you want to be very, very mindful of that. And at the same time on Saturday, the moon in Sagittarius is going to be squaring Pallas and Pisces at 9 degrees. So if you have placements in Sagittarius or Pisces between 6 and 12 degrees, this is going to be some challenge or some type of extra effort needed as to your talents and whatever it is you do in the area of communication, siblings, for your networks of people, for your neighbors, during short distance travel. Something is squaring there, something is blocking there, or something is just not working out or not right. And Pisces is the natural area of spirituality. Okay. Just like Sagittarius can be spirituality as well, along with education. So I just don't like the aspects. I don't feel good about whatever's going on Saturday. Just make sure it's really what you want. If you want to do that, then that is your decision, of course. But just what I'm seeing for Saturday, I just really don't like whatever this opportunity or assistance is that's aspecting you if you have those placements between 6 and 12 degrees. So just please be mindful of that. God bless you guys. And the tarot portion is coming up next. I'll see you over there. Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Ray Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for the week of October 31st. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, your week is permeated by the Knight of Cups. New friends, new endeavors, new relationships. New is coming into the picture and being offered to you. Granted, it might be fly-by-night flings, of course, but new the new is coming your way in any aspect, or you're prompted to look toward the new. Now, you have the Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Strength card aspecting. So there's something about you're forging toward, you're either forging passionately toward your Ace of Cups, toward manifesting something, whether it be financial gain, unexpected gifts, unearned income, and you are forging toward it, but it's after a time of uncertainty that you're finally just forging toward, what it is that you want. But you have to have, it's prompting you to have strength as you're forging toward that. You're going to need to be strong. You're going to need to use love over force in order to get whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. So you might be rushing in ready to either fight or argue or forge toward something, because you got the Knight of Swords, and it is this whatever you're trying to manifest. Maybe you're trying to manifest something. It could also be with a Leo person, someone arising, because the Strength card is about Leo. But it's asking you to exert control over your life with love rather than force. Okay, you're going through a situation of the Nine of Wands right now, and you're having to persevere. You're having to, you're being put through a test of faith. The guy on the card has a bandage on his head, bandages on his arm, but he has 8 staffs behind him and 1 in his hand. So he's winning battles, but he's having to persevere through one in particular. It looks to be financial, because you got the Page of Pentacles. You might get some news about where you were shut out in the cold, or some news where you felt shut out in the cold or felt some type of poverty mindset. And some news is coming in for you this week. But that Page of Pentacles prompts you to not to get too excited just because you get news about money coming in. You still need to make sure that you're not overindulging or doing wasteful spending just because you have something coming in. Okay, just because you're doing well. Don't just avoid wasteful spending. Okay, don't go spending all your money, even if you're going out and having fun with new friends and stuff like that. Don't overspend, because you could find yourself in a even more of a situation of poverty or lack. Now, you're looking at your investments, at what you've invested in a business organization or a mother figure. You're looking at your investments. This could be about, like a business or a home, family dynamics and things like that. You're looking what you've invested in, and you're being told to take care of your deeper needs. Okay, where you feel deceived, where you feel heartbroken or rejected, or some type of sorrow, it's asking you to take care of your deeper needs. Okay, or maybe this is just a card that advises you to do that. The Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign person, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, within a home dynamic or a business organization. Or this could just be telling you to take care of your deeper needs, where you feel some type of sorrow, grief, or rejection, or some type of it's the Three of Swords. So I mean, you could feel just a painful situation, and it indicates deep disappointment, maybe the loss of a relationship. Okay, and you're looking at what you've invested in this relationship, whether it's in family or in business, and you're feeling sorrowful about losing it. Okay, you're feeling bad about it. Now, your challenges and advice, you have the Emperor card aspecting, and the Emperor card is either a man who's used to building lasting structures, who's like kind of set in his ways. You could also be dealing with an Aries kind of person, or this could be about you being an authority. Okay, the Emperor card is aspecting. The challenge is this some advice has been given to you, some advice, but it's still not doing you. You feel like it's not doing you any good. You feel like you still got to keep your wits about the situation. You still feel like you having some anxiety or some nightmares or something like that, or just bad dreams, or you're just not feeling really good about a situation. Maybe even with a King of Swords person, a Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, or Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or this could be asking you to come out of this state of anxiety and start solving your problems by delegating some of these tasks, by using clear thinking and intellect and authority, and taking whatever advice comes your way, and not just taking it, looking more into it and investigating and knowing what you need to do to change your situation, to become an authority. Now, your advice, okay, there's some period of transition. It's either advising you to go on your own way into the light, into the sun, or it's telling you there is some type of period of calm going on within a situation that has to do with the Empress. The Empress is about stable and committed relationships. It's also like could be a mother figure, but it's an omen for good relationships. But this is upside down. So this means you can have some type of block to your creativity because you're having an over reliance on others. There may be difficulties with an older woman, possibly a mother or a grandmother. Watch out for clinginess or jealousy, or maybe you're having an unhealthy response to money issues. Because you have this devil card first. So that's about greed, obsession, and stuff like that. And it could be advising you to come out of that greed and obsession, to come out of those creative difficulties and those blocks that you're having, whether it's with a mother figure or not, or keeping you from being the Empress. And you need to move past things that are making you worry, have anxiety. Choose peace and choose to move away from things that are not giving you the sense of security that you want. God bless you guys. I love you, and I'll see you guys next week. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye now.